Then our eyes, look at the safety on this play, guys. He starts to take 1 or 2 steps towards this streak. That's why it's very important to have that on the field. Now we pass lead that out and away towards the sideline. No one within 5 to 7 yards of him, and that is an easy walk-in touchdown.
Thing that you say about me, my dogs like to play Madden in 2K, but one thing they don't do is play about me. My homeboy Tyler, he playing South.
What is going on, YouTube? King Reg, and we are back. Today we are continuing my gun cluster offensive scheme out of the Arizona Cardinals Playbook. Today we will be going over 2 different setups for you guys. The first one is verticals. It is a cover 3 one play touchdown. It's really unique. Definitely a cover 3 touchdown that most people, aren't running. It's attacking them in a really unique way. The second setup, guys, is going to be 5-1-8 hook. This is a really good zone beater. It's a really good quick hitter. I really like it on third downs and just really force our opponent to put hard flats on the field. Now, why I love this scheme, guys, we are going to be actually able to use 2 formations. We're going to be in gun cluster and gun cluster HB strong. So that's really nice, guys. We're actually going to have 24 plays at our disposal. Instead of just having the 12 plays in one, basically we're going to have access to both, and the only difference is instead of the running back being on the weak side in gun cluster, he will be on the strong side of the formation in gun cluster HB strong. The other thing I love, guys, is we can go over to our packages and we can go over the 4 wide receiver package. That will sub out our tight end and put a 4th receiver in at tight end. Now we have 4 wide receivers on the field, a ton of speed, a ton of explosiveness. We can do a lot of really fun, unique stuff with having all that playmaking on the field. The third thing, guys, is gun cluster. If you look at the formation, it looks very similar to gun bunch. Now it's obviously a really meta offense, one of the best offenses in the game. So we can attack people using very similar concepts. So we're gonna have really unique routes and kind of just unique plays. I will leave a link in the description. So far I have 4 videos out, I believe, out of gun cluster. The first one is the intro video, guys. I go over my personnel, my abilities, all the audibles you guys should use for this scheme. That video is definitely very important, so go definitely after this video, guys. Like I said, I'll leave a link to the playlist. Go watch that playlist. I have a bunch of setups in there already, and I will just keep adding to that playlist over time. So if you guys are new to the channel, guys, I try to do things a little bit different. I'm going to go super in depth. I'm going to give you guys full scheme, full play breakdowns. I'm going to use real gameplay footage. I'm going to bring you down to the field with me. I'm going to show you this stuff actually works. I'm going to show you guys all the reads, all of our adjustments. I'm going to show you this actually works online when there's users on the field, when they're bringing blitzes, when they're running a lot of different coverages at you. I'm going to show you that all these setups are actually going to work online, weekend league, in head-to-head. Now, if that sounds like something you guys would be into, definitely sub down below and leave a like on this video. Also, leave any comments, guys, if you have questions on the setups later on. Any comments down below, I will answer them all. All right, so we are going to be in the formation gun cluster today. We'll kind of be, just like I said, alternating between the 2 formations. So we'll be in gun cluster. The first play, verticals. The second play, 5-1-8 hook. Now, the reason I'm going to show these 2 plays together, guys, is they really complement each other well. The cluster is going to be in the same spot. There's no motion on either play, so they're going to work really well in tandem. And the verticals play is a really nice cover 3 one play touchdown, really attacking deep down the field. And then 5-1-8 hook is a really good quick hitter, get the ball out of our hands quick. So really like how they kind of complement each other in that way. Now for verticals, guys, it has a very unique way of attacking cover 3 that I really haven't seen anyone else run. So really excited to bring you guys this fade route, guys, is absolutely nasty. I've scored so many one play touchdowns with it. So super pumped for that. Also love this verticals, guys, because if they do deep half their corner, we have that deep crosser coming across the field that, unless they're using or they have their zone drops drop super deep, is going to be a big play down the field. Then as far as 5-1-8 hook, guys, I like it because it attacks the flats on both sides of the field. It's really going to force our opponent to put hard flats on the field almost every play, and then that is just going to open up the middle of the field and other areas of the field for our other setup. And then I like it, guys, because if you look at the cluster side, we can get it out of our hands super quick. If they don't have a hard flat on the field, it almost turns into a really kind of unique screen pass. I'm really excited to kind of show you guys that. And then both of our kind of hooks on this 5-1-8 hook will get open even if they're running double flat. If they're running hard flat and curl flat, kind of cover 3, that base meta that so many people are running, this play will actually work. Both curls will get open, so then the user's going to have to pick one and we can go to the other. All right, guys, let's get into the breakdown. All right, guys, so the first play we're going over is verticals. I make this play for basically every single passing play, guys. If you guys ever need it, come back, pause this video. It'll show you guys all your adjustments, your reads. I basically want to give you guys this tool for every single play. So verticals are adjustments, guys. We want the cluster to the short side of the field. We want to run this play on a hash mark. Then our first adjustment, we want to smart route the single side receiver. He's going to be on a fade route. Basically, it's 1st and 10. Anything like that, we want to smart route it. You don't have to work without it, but I do like it a little better if you smart route it, but if not, you can leave it as is. The second adjustment, guys, we want to put the inside most receiver on the cluster side on a streak. That is just going to keep the safety in the middle of the field. And then we want to drag the outside receiver on the cluster side, guys. That's going to be just a nice check down. And then our last adjustment, guys, this one is kind of optional. You don't have to do it. He is already on a deep cross, so you do not have to adjust it if you aren't running Hot Route Master, which I go over in my first intro video, guys. I do use Hot Route Master for this scheme, but if you guys don't have access to it or you just don't want to, adjust it, I like the crossing route in the Hot Route Master a little bit better, but this crossing route will still work. So kind of up to you. If you're not running, Hot Route Master, you do not have to run it for sure with that adjustment. Then our reads, guys, we want to watch this is against cover 3, so we're calling this to beat cover 3, but it'll work against cover 2 or cover 4. We want to watch the outside corner on the wide side of the field against cover 3. If he stops following the fade and sits on the deep cross, then we want to throw the fade, guys, and we want to lead that out and towards the sidelines, guys. This fade route gets so open. He's fading away from the safety. A ton of huge plays with this route. Then if the corner keeps running with that, fade route, or they're playing cover 2 and the safety staying over top of him, which he will, then we have the deep cross. Now, obviously, watch the zone drops. If their zones are dropping super far back, don't throw it. If the user's running with him, don't throw it. If we see that, then we come down to the drag just underneath. Now, if they have hard flats on the field, so they're double flatting, their zone drops are super deep, the user's in the middle of the field, then we have the hook to the running back underneath. That's just kind of our last check down. All right, let's get into the gameplay. All right, guys, so here we go. All of our adjustments are in. We can see we smart routed our fade here. Usually if you don't smart route him, his fade will start to happen about here, and then he'll fade out. So you don't have to do this. I do like it. I feel like it just gets to a better area of the field. So yeah, all of our adjustments are in. We are going to be watching this corner on this play, guys. So we snap the ball right away. So we see double flat. So we see a hard flat defender here. So now our eyes are going to this corner, guys. If he starts to run and he continues to run with this fade, then we will come off. But what we will see, guys, is he will just stop running and just pull up, and our guy will run right by him. The safety's getting held into the middle of the field by this streak route that we put on the field. And look at the time, guys. So this is 4 seconds left in the half, 21-16. I'm just going for it all. I throw it a little bit late. If not, this is an easy walk-in touchdown, but we're still able to get in. Okay, same thing, guys, all the same adjustments. So here we didn't actually, because it's 2nd and 6, we're not going to smart route this play, and we see it's still going to work. So right here, we're going to look at the corner, and as soon as I see him stop, we see him stop and start to head out. Then our eyes look at the safety on this play, guys. He starts to take 1 or 2 steps towards this streak. That's why it's very important to have that on the field. Now we pass lead that out and away towards the sideline. No one within 5 to 7 yards of him, and that is an easy walk-in touchdown against cover 3. Okay, one more time against cover 3, guys. Watch the corner again. As soon as we see him stop right there, now we want to load up. Load up, fire that out and away. Look at that. No one even close to him. Complete, easy walk-in touchdowns. Okay, now, guys, we're going to watch the corner again on this play, but this is what I'm talking about. If he turns and just keeps running. So now he turns and runs. They're double flatting, so they have a hard flat here. They have their curl flat here. But, so the corner's not settling, so now we're looking for the crossing route. Their curl flat is not getting deep enough. The user's playing underneath. We have 2 guys underneath that are going to help, kind of keep the user in the middle of the field. So now we're just waiting for this deep crosser. This is cover 3. You know, usually the corner will sit, but if they deep half, now we just have that deep crosser wide open for like a 25-yard gain. Okay, same thing, guys, but now this is actually against cover 2. So we're going to watch the corner here, safety in the middle of or safety on the deep half on the outside deep half, and now we got the linebacker dropping into the deep blue. So obviously this safety is never going to drop down. So now on this, if we ever run this against cover 2, our eyes are automatically going to go to the user. We see him playing low in the middle of the field. So now we're looking for the deep cross. If there's zone drops here, his zone drops are set at about 10 yards. Now we are just waiting for that deep cross across the field, and that's like an easy 30-yard gain down the field. Okay, guys, now on this one, running against cover 2, it looks like again. So obviously this player is not going to be open. Then we look at the user. He's starting to run with our deep cross, so we're not going to throw it there. Then we see our drag. We could have thrown the drag really early there, low ball it, but then he's running hard flat, so then we come off it. So now our fourth read, guys, is going to be this hook route in the middle of the field, sitting in a really nice spot. Basically, if the user vacates and goes with that deep crosser, this is going to be open basically every single time. You can turn that upfield and get really nice, easy yardage. All right, guys, now 5-1-8 hook. Really love this play on third down. Really nice, quick hitter. Gonna force our opponent to play hard flat. So our adjustments, guys, we want cluster to the short side of the field, exact same as the verticals. Then, guys, this first one is kind of optional. We want to smart route the single side receiver. He's on this really unique comeback route. He's playing really in tight, guys. I love this route. If it's 1st and 10, I will smart route it same as that fade route. But if it's, 2nd and 4, 3rd and 5, anything like that, we are just going to leave it standard. Then we want to put the running back on a table route, guys. Once again, hot route master. If not, you can just put him on a swing pass or an out route to the left. Then we want to put the outside receiver on a fade route. That is it, guys. 3 quick adjustments, and the first one you don't even have to do. Now the reads, we want to look to the short side of the field first, and if no hard flats, guys, on that side, we want to throw that flat route to our inside receiver on that cluster basically every single time. Really like this, guys. It basically turns into a little screen pass. Really, really like it. Then look to the quick hook route. Basically, guys, if they ever have a hard flat on the field, even if they have a purple zone, a curl flat out there, they will not cover this Godwin route, this quick hook. So I really like this on third down. Really like to just low ball it in there. Really, really consistent. Then, guys, we can look to the other side of the field. I prefer to look to the short side first, just because obviously it's going to happen really fast on the short side. If we go to the wide side, short side, it's all kind of bunched up. Then we can go to the wide side, and it just takes longer to develop on that side. So then we are, going to look to the table route. If no hard flats, we're going to throw that right away. If they hard flat it, guys, we are going to look to this comeback route. Really, really unique, guys. Gets to a really nice area of the field. I really haven't found many zones at all that cover it, so I really, really like that route. Okay. Let's get into the gameplay. Okay, all the adjustments are in, guys. So on 2nd and 10, we actually smart routed it. And if you look, it just shortens it up a really nice amount, it just happens a little bit quicker. But if you try to smart route it when it's like 3rd and 2, it basically happens too quick. It just bundles it up. So basically, if it's 1st and 10, 2nd and 10, smart route it. If not, just leave it. You can see it just shortens it up. So right away, guys, our eyes are going to go to this short side of the field first. We snap the ball. No hard flats on the field. The user is vacating that side of the field, so we are going to throw this route basically as soon as we can. As soon as we throw it, guys, this quick hook is actually going to be a lead blocker out in front. He's able to make a block there. If he holds his block for half a second longer, we turn that up and we score. But if not, guys, you see that is a quick and easy 10 yards every single time if they don't have hard flats on that side. Okay, same thing, guys. Look to the short side of the field. As soon as we get to that back of our drop and we see there's no hard flats, we are going to fire that out there. Here's our quick hook. He becomes a blocker. He gets a chip on that guy. This guy's late reacting. We have another blocker out in front, and that's like a 30-yard gain. One more time, guys. So I actually look like I smart routed this on 4th and 2, which I really don't recommend doing. And you can see how short it is, and he gets like bundled up with the table route. So I really shouldn't have done that. But we're going to look to the short side of the field again. So short side of the field, and right away we see a hard flat, guys. So we see a hard flat, then we see the hook route. Now, I held the ball here. I should have just thrown this hook right away, but I was kind of looking to the wide side of the field. But you see, the hard flat is going to stick with this flat route, and this quick hook is just open. It's open that whole time, 4th and 2. Then I just low ball it in there and absolutely stealing. So they put a hard flat on that side, guys, and the user doesn't jump over there. This is going to be a quick and easy 5 to 7 yards basically every single time. One more time, guys. Look to this side of the field again. So we got the hard flat there. Then we have a curl flat here, and we see the curl flat's going to drop off. The hard flat's going to stay on X. Now we can just low ball that in there. You're going to get that nice rolling animation, and that's like an easy 7 yards just stealing, even though they double flat on that side. Okay, same thing, guys, but now we're going to look to the wide side of the field. So our eyes go there. We see quick hard flat on this side. So now my eyes are going to go to triangle. Hard flat, so now we can come to this side, we get the back of our drop, and as soon as we see that table route cut to the outside, we see no hard flat, we just want to get it outside, get it into our playmaker's hands really quick, and that's an 11-yard gain. Okay, then our last route, guys, we want to look at this Tyreek route. So we snap the ball, go to this side, so we see a hard flat right away. So as soon as I see that hard flat, guys, this route is going to push up field, then he's going to cut back, and look at that absolutely massive hole. If they play out hard flats, guys, this is open basically every single time. Low ball that in for a 10-yard gain in overtime driving down. Okay, one more time, guys, same thing. Let's look at this hook route. So on this play, they're not playing hard flats. They're actually dropping off on this side, but the user is going to, play the hard flats. So now we look here. This is the curl flat right here. The curl flat gets way to the outside. The curl flat is going to play this like it's a streak. So he's not going to react to it all. The table route is pulling him to the outside. So now we just wait. As soon as he breaks, guys, we low ball that in. So that's basically a double flat. That's a user on the side of the field with a curl flat. And our hook is just going to sit in that really nice soft spot. And that's just an easy 15-yard dot. All right, guys, that is it. Those are our next 2 setups. Really like both those plays. Really like, it's attacking cover 3 in a different way you don't usually see. Really nice quick hitter on 3rd down. Once again, do not forget to sub to the channel if you like what you've seen today. Definitely leave a like on this video. Comment down below if you have any questions, comments, any kind of setups you guys are running right now to Gun Cluster. Let me know. I will take a look at them. So that was 518 hook. That was verticals cover 3 touchdown. That was Gun Cluster HB Strong. Gun Cluster. I'm King Reggie, and I'm out.